What's up, everybody? This is Thigh Company here. Let us go ahead and start off the show. What's up, everybody? Hello and welcome to Thigh Company Gaming, guys. This is Thigh Company here. We are live here on this evening of March the 20th, 2026, guys. Hope your day's good and your month of March has been even better. We are here. It's currently at 8:29 p.m. here Eastern Standard Time here in the USA. Here to play some games, have some fun, man. I see Capybari's already here. Hello, what's up, Capybari? What's up? What's up? Also, big news, guys. We're kind of hovering around this number, but we're basically at 86,600 subscribers. It's been fluctuating a lot, but we still are in progress with that. The other thing is we did upload a Build a Battleship gameplay video as well, guys. So that's going to be fun, man. That's going to be nice. All right, so tonight we are hunting in March, guys. We're going to be hunting for some fun games here. One of the things I want to do today is I do want to play 99 Nights in the Forest, because last time we tried to play, we didn't really see that cat creature, or some people call it a panther or a jaguar. I think it's a panther technically, but let's see, man. Let's see. So we'll kind of see what games to play. Let's see, and then also the other thing is I can show you all a little bit of the game that we've been working on in studio, man. But yeah, so we'll show you all a couple things here. Let's see. All right, guys. So yeah, we're gonna play some games, man. Have a very fun time tonight. All right, let's see. All right, so I'm on Roblox here, guys, just to show you all some things that we're looking for in Roblox. Alright, Roblox is, here we go. So there's actually a couple of games I would love to play. Build a Military Base, 100 Waves Later, Art of Survival, maybe Overfarmed, or Death Train would also be fun too, which kind of looks very similar to, Dead Rails. So we'll see, man. We'll kind of look around and see what games to play here too. Or Defend the Train. There's a lot of train games left. We'll kind of look around and see what to do, what to play. Capybari, how's your day been going, man? Alright, late night Luna, what's up? Welcome to the last stream show. Hope your day is good and your month of March has been even better. So I'm thinking we'd play 99 Nights. And see what happens. And then we'll take a look at the game. Yeah, the second half will probably just be me looking for what to add into the game that we're working on. Alright, so let's open up and switch over to 99 Nights. Hello, Kaylee. What's up, Kaylee? How are you? How's your day been going? Hope your day's good and your month of March has been even better. Alright, so I gotta go into 99 Nights and off the music at 99 Nights. So awesome. That's nice. Alright, okay, so here. Players. Let's see who I can invite. Let's see. Morgan, I love to play the game. Who else can we invite? Frosty? Frosty will join us. I'm sure if Weekend's online, people would play too. Actually, Weekend is on. There we go. Let's try Weekend 99 Nights. We'll see if Dan might play maybe. Alright, guys. Alright, who wants to play? Let's see. Alright, let me know where we're gonna go. Alright. Alright, join. Everybody, come on. Come on, one more. What's exit? Oh, I think Blossom got it. I think Blossom got it. Oh, actually, she joined him. A while when that happens. Alright, so... Alright, back again. Let's try it a different way. I might need some more plays. Alright, Lily just the third person here. Alright, so Lily's here. Let me put down my list to see what we can add. Maybe your girl Abby Lee will join? Let's see. A lot of people are playing, who's part of Phil? Abby Lee just joined. Maybe Storminess, maybe Alex, different apps. We can go things. There we go. I think everybody is here, man. Alright, everybody's here, guys. Who wants to play? Alright, let's see. Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? Let's go. Alright, this should work now. Alright, everybody, join. Leave one last second, man. That other girl, I don't think just joined in last second too, and I'm like, why did she join? That was crazy. Alright, 99 Nights, guys. We'll play some 99 Nights, and then we'll have some fun, man. We're gonna figure out what that cat is all about. Alright, turn on my volume here. Hello, what's up? Going on?
Hello.
How are you? Alright, so let's get this done, guys. Let's build up the base. Alright, so we also...
Yeah, Bill. Hey.
What's going on?
Hey.
What's going on, man? Oh, thank you. Alright, so threw some wood in there. Alright, so let's do some exploration. Base going. Alright, got some food here. What else we got? A lot of food. Alright, food looks to be good so far. Big goal for today is to figure out what the character looks like. Alright, Blossom's hunting for our supplies. Oh yeah, I wasn't really sure how to do this guy's shop that he has. So I did any of those actually. Okay. Oh, that might be. I'm gonna head back to base. So what is the map? Okay, so the map will have to be there. you. When the trader comes by, we'll give it a foot. Hey, let's go.
I got the kid. I got the kid.
Nice.
I got the kid. Okay.
That sounds awesome.
Right there.
Looks like we need to find some more stuff for the player. Alright, so that's been created. We get a compass here, and what's the other one we need? Sundial.
That's light. That's light.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright. Okay, let me see what else I have here. So we have the snow biome. Can jungle spawn with the snow? I don't know. Or is it randomized now? I think random too. If I find out there's no jungle, I might leave the next game.
USA kid.
Alright, what else do we have? Okay. Thank you. Send you today. So, 20 foot, I guess, I'll probably just be this year where I use it. It's basically a thing. Maybe the jungle will spawn somewhere here. I'm not sure. Looks like it might not spawn. Let's see. Alright. Julissa, was it Julissa Barueta or Julissa Barueta? Hello, welcome. How are you? How are you? I like your videos. Can I play with you next time? Yeah, that can be done. That can be done. So what I'm doing right now is trying to figure out if we can get the jungle biome. Looks like not in this map. Alright, so because of that, I'm going to go ahead and leave this game because it's just a snow biome. And I'm thinking about doing something different, something new perhaps, right? A new game that I know that you all haven't played before. I'm going to give you all a little bit of a sneak peek as to what I've been working on in studio here. It's still very early and it's not really that much made. But in terms of it being a game, I think it will be fun to play. Alright, so game's loading. It's still work in progress. Curious how it would look like with another player, with somebody else joining me. So, another thing I'm not sure about. So, it have to look like a village or a town or something. Some of these chunks need to be fixed too. I gotta figure out what to do about that. I think this might be an easy fix though. We just need to move or throw the bait plate up. It's also long too, so I might have to duck. But chunks seem to be working, biomes and everything. So Let's try to join us. See something here. This looks like a player. We'll probably come up to the studio and fix some things here, but otherwise, things look cool. The mini map's working. The only thing I might need to do is change up the sand biome. I don't know if I like that, but we'll keep it for now. It looks like it. This biome, why is this one so big? What in the world? Something about the top here looks off, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if it like glitched out or what happened. So I'll have to probably troubleshoot this, but it does have the sand. This beach biome here needs to be fixed because this is what they consider transitional. There we go. We got some great stuff growing. Why is this so abnormal? So, if I remember correctly, yeah, because I see a little bit of like a yellow sand thing there. So, let's say switch the desert to the tan color, and then switch the beach area to a yellow color. To me, that makes more sense to do. We'll have to fix that in studio, but basically, chunk generation's working here fairly well. So what I'll do is I'm gonna probably call up Ducky right now and see what Ducky is doing. What is this? Maybe it's thigh? What's thigh? What do you mean maybe it's thigh? I don't know what you mean. Alright, we reach out to Ducky, see what Ducky's doing. Alright, so currently reaching out to Ducky right now at the moment. You're trying to get him to join the stream here. Give us some like tips and tricks. Maybe we'll go into studio next to see what can be done. Alright. What is this? Maybe it's thigh. I don't know what they mean by that. Alright, let me try to reach out to Ducky. Discord is starting to move really slow though. Alright, so I'm reaching out to Ducky. I need to get some water too. Alright, let me text Ducky here. Hello? Duck/Ducky. Ducky's got this, like, funny profile here that looks really funny. Alright, Ducky's online. What you doing, Ducky? What you doing? Let me see if I can call him up. Can I call Ducky, or is this thing gonna lag out on me? I don't know why. Discord's so laggy right now. Alright, I'm gonna try to call Ducky, see what happens. I clicked the call button, but it's not doing what I want. Alright, there we go. Hello, Ducky, how's it going? How's it going? How are you? You're alive, yes! How was your vacation? I'm also doing some test work in I'm testing some stuff in studio, but I'm actually on Roblox here. Pretty good. I got a lot of hammock time. Nice. Sounds wonderful, man. It's nice to be able to relax. That's really good, man. We've had some good stuff happen, I think. The cool things I've been doing is so I'm watching like Epic making bunker map, and I got the idea like I tried make he initially to generation that would found for and this new I'm thinking kind of like a fantasy thing. Today's been good. Today's been good. It has been good today. Let me see if T Crowd can join me. Should be able to join. What the was that? Honest. How wonderful. My game out. Let's see. Okay. I'll be more in right now, but let's see. So this is the game here I'm working on. Let me see. Can I invite you to try it out? I need to see if meeting multiple players, or which what you mean? Oh, let me join. Okay. What else? No. Leave and fix up the settings here. Let's see. Let me find a different song to play here. Let's see. Let me turn down the music here so I can think a little bit better. Alright, so let's try to fix this game right quick here. Don't worry, I'm a professional tester, as said by Symphony. Nice! Nice! Yeah, so that's the first thing we have to do is we have to go into settings and configure the place so everybody can join. Alright, access, Roblox optimize, server setting, max visitor count. I don't know what that means. Let's see, permissions. How do I make sure? Okay, basic settings. Why would people not be able to join? Let's see. Maximum visitor count 30. I mean, I could probably boost that to 40. I mean, I know that's probably fine. What else? What else? Let's see, what settings can I do? Configure, settings, privacy. What is... Only you can see your private experiences. Everyone can see your public experience. I don't know what that means. Okay. Let's see. Places. Permissions. Night company. Secrets. Do I want secrets in the game? No. Not right now. Audience. Here we go. Access settings. All ages can join. All device types can join. Free to play. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened here. Why? Okay, why is T-Crop not able to join even though the game says everything is fully accessible? The game seems to be... Oh, here we go. I gotta... Oh, it's the maturity rating. Okay, I know why. Maybe I have to rate the game. That might be why. Let's see. Let's try safety, overview, emotion. Let's try this out, Ducky. I'm going to try to pull up the game, and let's see if you are able to join. Because I'm trying to think why it would be that players cannot join the game. Let's see. Maturity unknown. Can I rate the place? That might be the problem. Alright, so I just joined the game here. Let's see if this will work. Alright, Ducky. You should join me, I guess. Why some of these are a little glitchy. I need to figure out what's doing this issue. questions are just simple fixes where I just need to be side of certain blocks. Other ones, it's not connecting the way it did. Yeah, I have to figure out what's going on with that. I was wondering if I help or cannot help. If you want to help, sure, that's fine. I'm just trying to figure out what here. So let's see what Ducky's saying. This is what I get. This experience cannot be visited at this time. Whoa, okay. Why is that the case? Let's see. Let's see what's going on with the place here. So let's figure out what's going on. So this is the game. When you first send this over, it should let people join. So I sent over the link. Let's see what it's doing first. So first it says maturity unknown. So it should be like minimum. Maybe because of the rating? Because it's unknown? Let's see, settings. Places. Permissions. Let's see. Configurations? No. Alright, maybe overview. Maybe there's something's missing and I don't know what it is. If it doesn't work, I might just have to invite people over in studio. Alright. Let me figure out what can be done here. So let's see how we can fix this. Man, this is tricky now. Now I gotta go figure out. If Epic was online, you would know what to do here. I think it's the rating because last time I tried to join, it says you can't join because of the rating or something. The only thing I see on my end, it just says maturity. Like, let me see if I can show y'all a little bit here what I have. Just a moment here. It's like glitching out. Okay, maybe settings. I don't know, I'm gonna just change the name or something. I don't know, I'm just call it The World Unfolded. I don't know. What kind of genre? Adventure. What kind of description? Oh, something just happened. Kamal Messi just subscribed. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for subscribing. Alright, let me see. See. Game with chunk-based terrain generation. Privacy, attention, if I make an experience private, will shut down all. Alright, let's first make it public. This experience is not yet eligible for public access. Why is that? Learn more. Be eligible for public publish. Meet at least one of the prerequisites. Add a maturity label. Oh, okay. There we go. Now I see why. No violence. No blood. No fear, no crude humor, no gambling, strong language. Okay, so it was a maturity label. So that's what they call it. The new questionnaire, they just call it a maturity label. So that's why it was not working. So let's save the draft. Okay, so is it complete? Let's see. Everything looks good. Continue. Submit. The questionnaire has been successfully submitted. Okay. So now, since the questionnaire has been completed, Maturity is minimal. So now if I click play, it should work. Alright, so we had to troubleshoot that, guys, but looks like we got it working now. So Ducky, I think it should be fixed now. The only thing I need to do is, well, first thing we got to do is test to see if people can join. Alright, how do I text? Let me text him right quick. Okay, it says I don't have permission. Okay, I fixed the questionnaire and it should now allow you to join. It still doesn't work? Ducky, is it still preventing you from joining? 10 tried it. Still not. Whoa, why is it still not working? Okay. Alright, guys, let me shoot this here. Okay, I'ma see what happened. Yeah, because it says maturity minimal. Let's try configure the place. So I'm gonna have to like troubleshoot it again here. So I told it to change the name. Okay, so that's strange. Let's do this. World built pawn shops. Alright, let's see. Changes have been saved. Experience and start place, share name and description. Why would experience and start place need to have different names? Alright, access. Let's see. Permissions, icon. This is so strange, Ducky. I don't know what I might need to do. I might need to find somebody who's good in, yeah, like Epic would know how to fix this. Let's see. Maybe I should share my screen, perhaps? Alright, back to places. Why does it keep saying medieval fantasy? I wanted not to say that. Alright, settings. Oh, it completely decided not to save what I have. Alright. Come on now, fix it so. Okay, can we save changes now, please? Confirm. Change has been saved. Okay. Settings, custom matching. Alright, questionnaire, that might be it. Non-compliance regions are regions where your experience will be unavailable if it contains certain themes or doesn't fall. Okay. Yeah, content maturity label says minimal. So no violence. No blood. So I'm redoing the questionnaire again just to see if maybe that might be the issue. Alright, so this should maybe work now? Let's see. So continue. Submit. So your questionnaire has been successfully submitted. Alright. So So let's try to do this again. So let's view on Roblox. Alright, so maturity is minimal. Okay, so that's like the first thing. Check the visuals, check the script, it might have bubble chat. Okay. That might be it. Check the visuals, check the script, might have bubble chat. Let's try it out right quick here. Alright, let's try this out. So it has, like, this chat, that shouldn't be an issue, though, right? Pretty sure it has something to do with how you published it. Yeah, if it doesn't work, I could take the game down and just kind of reopen the script in a different way. Let's see. So, Ducky, is it still giving you the issue where you cannot join? Could you try it out one more time? Yeah, same issue. Oh, that is so annoying. Okay. I might have to ask Gemini how to get a game to work. That is so wild. Alright, let's try this out. I made a game and I cannot seem to get other players to play when I'm on Roblox. Alright, let's see what it says. Getting players to stay and return. So my friends are not able to join when they're trying to join the game that I just published. Alright, let's see what it says. Alright, public toggle. By default, new games are often set to private or draft. Even when you publish to Roblox, the game visibility might still be restricted. Okay, so go to Roblox website, create tab, click your experience. Alright, so let's try that out first, guys. So create. Okay, so create tab. Oh, because it's private. Why is it private? Why was it set to private? Okay. Click your experience on top left where it says private, click it and change to public. Okay. Make public. Now it's public. Okay, maybe that was the issue. Maybe that was the issue right there because it was somehow set to private. Alright. Let's try this out again. Maybe we fix the issue. Alright, Ducky, let's see if that's the first issue. Public glitch. That might be it. Let's see, how about now? There we go. The game. How about yes? Nice. Okay, so see corrupt should be. There we go. Yay. Okay. Alright. There are some issues in the game. So we walk, it's like some of the standby. I hate it. It's not the same. Keep it or remove it. Alright, so I don't see other players on my menu, so I probably have to fix that. And the stand when you're in a different environment, by the way. I feel like it should be around player should be based off like the sand. Yeah, we're gonna fix the particle effect off. Basically, it's technically 3 biomes, but they map like 4 or 5. Interesting. Map will show you the desert, like the whole thing. The biome, which is kind of like where we're going to map. This particular area, it covers the same over again, and I don't know why. I'm going to again, and then I'm going to chunks again. Like issues where certain chunks are below. So the map's endless. Now I'm just going around quick. Thing I need to do is tell it not like main map, not the in-game map. Let's see. Yeah, there's also have to like chunk where we're far away. Like right now, I guess it's right now. Let's just clear out the whole chunk here. Yeah, so the beach. This particular section is greatly glitched when it comes to generating. You're supposed to do a transition. You're here. Then it needs to then do shot. So yeah, it's really fun. These things right now I need to do is I need more often. And one of the things I get. The only thing I can do is there's the shift P button on the control the camera. Kind of like move the camera around, kind of here, which is epic. Years. So this area, like, there's like after a certain distance, there's no biome or create a new biome. Another big issue because I don't know what is better now. But like what 12 chunks? Different type of chunk. One's there's thing like a statue. Yeah, that's not a big issue at all. What I'm trying to figure out is why Planeswalker the chunk generation seems pretty spot on. No sand, no water. So if we hack this, yeah, or no, let me see. Say, C. There is back the eventually we'll see the beach map. So it's part of the map glitched because of the grass. I don't know if it's the grass. I think it's the whole chunk generation. Far. Yes, what I'm gonna probably do is a couple scripts. The first script that needs to be done is like you'll see the mini map, you should begin water here. It's like there's basically two lakes. The seed or where this is. There's a small one about it and then a big one on the opposite side of the same. This huge like transition area, and I have to fix the script on that. So there is like a standard beach map. So I'm gonna call this and it's the same to like 10. This game took days planning, but this like it's also a big at the far other end of the mine, and I figure out how we get it. Probably just get rid of chunks after a while. What it do? Small lake, also big lake on the far end of the sandbox. And I don't know why it's this specific way. I suspect it created a for some sort of like number, which I'm calling. Probably decided to. The thing I can do more chunks ahead of time. Let's see if I switch graphics like down. I'm at max graphics right now. Yeah, because I'm wondering if I turn down the graphics. It's just the sand biome needs to be fixed. Certain chunks are not aligned properly. I don't know why. Because the beach biome is fine. I don't know why the sand one messed up. And it seems to be only certain chunks that are messed up. Let's see. So let me switch the song right quick first. Alright, what's Ducky saying? Or no, somebody else is texting me. Demon Slayer fan. Hey, what's up? Hey. How's it going? Alright, so past the sand biome there should be another like lake that generates bigger in size. It should be like 3 to 4 times the size of the other lake. And I'm wondering why it generates this way, and why is there only one sand biome and 2 lakes? So Ducky sees it, yeah. So Ducky. So one of the big things we're going to try to do is first figure out how to change the script of the lakes. But yeah, because like this one's a big one, for example. Why is there only 2? So probably what I'll do is I'll tell it to... So I'm mainly using Gemini to kind of like come up with some plans here. But this is like the big lake here. And then it does feel like it's endless, but it's not endless, and you can see it based on the minimap. So Ducky says, okay, can I suggest we switch games before anyone computer explodes? I don't know, mine's working fine. Is it laggy for you? I don't know if there's something wrong, but does Ducky have chat? No, mine is begging to scream. Ducky does have chat. Ducky does have chat, but he is not in the same age group. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, they made this like huge lake, which is cool. Like this to me seems cool. The only thing I wish they would have, I might have to build like an island, and then also introduce other water types. So this is just shallow water. We might have to do something like deep water. And then again, it does this transition and then goes back to plains. I have no idea if there's anything past this end. Oh, actually, it looks like there is. Yeah, it looks like past this end, I see what looks to be another desert biome coming up. Which is cool because I wasn't expecting that to be made. The other thing, we need to introduce what I call structures. Basically, structures would be probably, instead of this being like, it would be like 2x2 chunks. Just asking, there's a game called Flinging Things and People, but it's super cool. Alright, let me see if the chunks here are also messed up. If they look like they might have a couple of bugged chunks here. I love Fling Things and People, yeah. Okay, so it looks like... So which chunk is messed up? So it looks like all of them kind of have their own issues here. Yeah, they all seem to have issues, so I'm gonna have to check and see what happens with the desert chunks. Ducky's thing is being censored for some reason. Also, I need to put in a desert transition here too, it looks like. But yeah, just the concept of this game, I think is pretty cool. So basically, I don't know if there's a way I can get it to generate a bunch of chunks at once. Maybe. I think Epic's game, if I remember, he's trying to do that. It looks like this desert chunk just maybe built a huge circle. The other thing is we gotta do, people have been asking me to add trees, to add animals. We're gonna add like an actual point to the game. This looks like a big circle. I'm not sure if that's the case or not. So we know that it generated 2 lakes and 2 deserts. How's the stuffed animal thing going? It's going alright. My mom has a market that we will go to next week to sell them. Okay, so I'm not seeing any further lakes generating. So, okay, so I'm gonna switch to Studio to troubleshoot some stuff. Alright, so I'm gonna get off of Studio, but just exploring the map in general, look, it's fun to do. Let's see, Ducky's messaging me. Does 10 have Discord? Yes. You know what? Let's do a group thing here. So let me add 10 right quick here. So that's 10 or T Corrupt. I'll see if he joins. I don't know if he will. Demon Slayer, are you making a video? I am live streaming right now. Alright, so we're going to open up Studio here. And in Studio, I'm going to try to figure out how we can fix up the game a bit. Because one of the weird things that I noticed, it seemed to like want to generate other stuff, but it didn't really fully generate. So let me go into this world here. Alright, so it's loading up, it's trying to load here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first probably tell it to fix some of the terrain generation. Let's see. on YouTube. Let me set. This guy's asking my live stream. Let me see if I can send him the actual live.
If you've been injured in a car wreck or at work.
Got ads playing. So here is the live stream. Okay, so I sent the guy the invitation. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull up Studio here. So people can see Studio. Let me see if there's a way I can get Studio to tell me some stuff here. So I have to go back to Roblox Terrain Generation. Alright, so first thing I want to do is I want to fix up the minimap a little bit. So it's telling me what I need to do is I need to manually convert something into a canvas group. What is that? Let's see. Can we get it to show me the whole screen maybe? Let me go into full entire screen. There we go. Hello, Farhana Tofik. Welcome to live stream. Glad to have you here. Hope your day is good and your month of March has been even better. So what we're doing right now is we're building a game, or kind of building more like a map first before the actual game. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to fix up the mini-map here. So for me to do that, what I need to do is I need to go into Starter GUI. Alright, so it's telling me I need to delete the map frame, the standard frame. Okay. So let's try this out, because I might have to go and back and forth deleting stuff. So let's delete the map frame. Alright, so I deleted that. Then I have to go into Studio. Right-click Minimap GUI and select Insert Object, search for, select Canvas Group. Okay. Canvas Group, let's figure out what that is. Insert Object, Canvas Group, there we go, Canvas Group. Okay, see that. Rename Canvas Group to Map Frame. Okay. Alright, it's been renamed to Map Frame. Search for and select Canvas Group. Rename the new Canvas Group to Map Frame. Wait, or not. Let's see. Never mind. Okay, move your UI. Okay, I see what they wanted. Alright, so UI corner. Let's add the UI corner first. So UI corner should be, so that's the circle there, and then the size needs to be, let's make it 200 by 200. Okay, what's the position again? Let's see. Until I send over the local script again. Alright, so this is the actual script. Oh, make sure it copies over here. Alright, insert a local script. And then in local script, we put in this code. And let's test it out. Okay, so it's now a circle as actual like circle instead of a square. So that's the first thing we did. So that to me looks cool. The only thing I might do is I might need to. Oh, you know what I want? That would be awesome is to make a way you can like minimize and then re-access it again. How can we do that? Let's see. So the mini-map is cool. Would you like me to add a compass ring that sits around the circle and shows north, south, east, and west? Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. So let's do that. That ring and then north, south, east, and west. All right, so... Okay, here we go. This version includes code to generate the NSEW markers and keep them perfectly. Okay, let's try. Let me see what this does when I change it up. Let me see what this is. So what we're doing right now, Ducky, is trying to fix up the mini map to make it look better. So it looks like what I need to do is I need to change the script here. Alright, let's see what that did. Oh, that's cool. So we do have north, south, east, and west on the map. So what I'll do, because I like that it has north, south, east, and west. Eid Mubarak. What kind of game? We're not sure yet. We think it's going to be an adventure game. Let's do this. Let's tell it to indicate other players. Let's see. Would you like to add a biome label at the bottom of the map that it says desert, plains, or ocean, depending on where you are? Yes. I think that would be good. What do you think, Ducky? Would you? I think it would make sense to add a biome label. So basically, it'll tell you on the mini-map what kind of biome you're in. Let's see. Yeah? Okay, let's do that. Alright, so we're going to add that right quick. We'll see what that does. Okay, so now it says desert. So now if I go to plains biome, it should say plains. Yeah, there we go. Now it says plains. So if I go into the beach biome, let me see what it says there right quick here. My other question is, where do you think the mini-map should be? Top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right? Right now it's in the top left. Alright, let's see what it says for this here. Okay, so here it says coast. What about the other sand? Let's see. Okay, here it says beach. Here it says ocean. Okay, so that actually is pretty cool. I like that it says that. And then it does show like a white cursor. The only thing I don't know, let me see, let me first tell it to indicate other players. so that like you can find other players. Let's see how we can do that. Just tell it to do that. Okay. Would you like to add a map border UI stroke to the canvas group to give the circle a nice white or black outline? Yeah, let's do that. Well, actually, let me look at that right quick. Should we add a border? We could. I think we... Does it need to have like a circle frame key? What do you think? Is it needed or not needed? I don't know if it's necessary. It could be better. But I like that the minimap's now a circle. The other thing I could do is make it so that when you're turning the camera, the map turns with you. Because right now it's just the player turning. Okay, I like what it's doing there. I think the big thing I need to do is I need to make it so that it will tell you where other players are. Let's see, now add to the mini map the ability to see other players' positions on the map, and that their color is a purple version of the red player icon that is you. Alright, adding other players to the map is a great way to make the world feel populated. To do this, we need to add a player tracker section to the loop. Because we're using canvas groups, any marker we create we automatically clip to circles, so you don't have to worry about players floating outside the map boundaries. Alright, local script and multiplayer tracking. Nice. Alright, let's see what this does. Alright, Hagar Shirman, hello, welcome. How are you? I'm doing well. How are you doing, man? We're working in studio trying to build a game. Alright, so I wonder what it's going to do now. Let's see. So the minimap looks cool. Alright, so let's first tell it to do two things. Let's say, let's change the script so that the sand biome is a tan color, and the chunks, let's see which chunk it is now. Go into server storage terrain chunks. So beach 1 and beach 2 are yellow. All right, let's see. Beach 1 and Beach 2 are yellow and color. To update the colors, we need to okay, so it looks like we fixed that. Let's see what it does. Alright, so let's go back to local script. I've changed up all of this text again. Let's see what that does. Alright, desert is now tan. So that's good. One thing we should do is check how the beach biome looks. It's probably yellow, but I just want to see what it looks like here. It should generate. And then probably also okay, so it is yellow now. Nice. Okay, so that's the first thing we did. Okay, cool. What is next we should add, Ducky? What do you think we should add to the game? The other thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to fix the actual terrain chunks. So terrain chunks. So if I put that back in the workspace. The big thing I need to do here would be actually, okay, a couple things here. So let's go to the sand ones. Okay, so sand, primary part. Let's see what's going on with the primary part. Okay, why is it? All right, sand 3. And then that's what sand 2. Let's see, what's next? Big map. So when you say big map, what does that mean exactly? Just so I understand when we're on the same page. I need to figure out why these other chunks not loading correctly. Alright, so planes by pillar. Alright, let's see what Ducky's saying. Ducky says extension of minimap type thing. Oh, so like a way to click the minimap to open up like a further one. Okay. So let's see what we can do with that. So let's first add the statue thing that people were asking about, because that's like an easy thing to do. Okay, let's see how we can do this. To Alright, so the statue that people are asking about. See how we can add a statue. That's gonna be a little tricky. I have an idea how we can do that, but it's gonna be. Let's see. Let's make it 4 by 4. Some of these colors have like different names, but they like barely look different from one another. Alright. Kind of like the way this looks, so make sure that this is grouped. And we're going to call this planes statue. Where did it spawn on top? Let's... Alright, let's tell to add plane statue. Let's see. So where's terrain generation scripts? That's in script service, and then oh, what the heck just happened? Plane statue. Alright, let's see what that did. Oh, that did not do what I wanted. Ducky, question for you. Should the map move with the player or no? Like, when you're turning left or right or rotating, the player turns. Do you think the map should turn? Yeah? Okay. Let me think how to do that. Because that was something that it recommended to me. I have a weird thing I can't seem to figure out. I wonder if did it fix the desert biome? I don't know if it did. Okay, well, so let's do this. Let's, terrain chunks should go back into server storage. Let's test it out real quick. Alright, so desert map generated. Alright, how about the statue? Looks like the statue is being put into the mix. Yeah, it's being put into the mix. Okay. So we added that statue that people were asking for in the Pretty Bad Games server. Plains biome, and it looks really good. Funny thing is, it looks like the sand biome maybe fixed itself. Let's see. Oh, no, not fully. Okay, what about the other red? Yeah, it looks like it's just, well, they're all kind of off for some reason. I don't know why the sand biome's so messed up. Alright, let's see how we can do that. How can we get that done? Let's see. Let's add its, let's add this where the map will turn when the player turns on the mini map. Pause. Alright, let's see what that does. Rotating the map while keeping the player markers centers classic minimap feature, and that makes navigation much more intuitive. Okay, here we go. Let's see if this works. So this is for the local scripts. Okay, let's go into local scripts. Change up this whole page. Alright, let's see what that does. And it messed up the minimap. Okay. Let's do this. The mini map turned into a white circle, which is in Alright, let's see if this fixes it. And give me a different script. Alright, let's see if this fixed the issue. Alright, local script. Switch the local script up. Okay, so it does turn, but it does this weird thing where it doesn't like fully turn the way it should. Yeah, like it will turn, but it'll create these like weird white squares. I don't know if I like it or not. Let me see if I can fix that. So let's see what. At least it made something. So it does turn. So it's like maybe halfway to where it needs to do. Let me see what it's doing. It says north-south. Oh, hello, did it glitch? Alright guys, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to still troubleshoot it, but we're going to go ahead and end the live stream for now. So guys, make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below. We'll see you all next one, guys. Peace out and take care.